Hello, everyone. This class is for core math. We're going to continue from the last lessons, chapter 8. Okay, but this is talk about the applications. Which is I want to introduce you about the compound interest. And this is good for anyone want to go on for university for the major of but financing, banking, or management, or economic, or kind business. You must make this question. This one, compound interest. Come to see this question first, okay, and I will explain about compound interest. This example say, a deposit of $5,000 it make in an account that earn 3% interest compounded quarterly. The balance in the account after the end quarters is given by this formula, okay? And that request and start from 0, okay, not start from 1 and so on. And then you see the question, the one question A, like the first 3 terms of the sequence, okay? And then that means you have to write the 3 terms, term 1, term 2, term 3. Like A1, A1, A2, A3, but this one they start from A0, so it should be A0, A1, A2 for 3, the first 3 terms. And question B, find the balance in the account after 10 years by computing the for this term of the sequence. So first of all, we talk about what the meaning of compound interest. Okay, now in general, if we talk about in general, like when, for example, you have capital or like you have amount money on hand of just say $5,000, and you want to deposit or just invest in the bank or even give someone, right? I think maybe talk to the bank later. If you go to deposit, and this is capital you have on hand, 5,000, but then if the banker did not offer you or explain any what the category they have, you just walk in and you say you want to deposit 5,000, and they say okay. They then say 5,000 can earn 3% interest. Like you can earn the interest. Everyone understand interest, correct? If not, you check in dictionary. Interest, like the amount of in business, can talk about say the profit, the beneficial you can get from your capital 5,000. So if banker talk about this one, just say 3% interest annually. Sorry, annually, okay. Just say annually means 12 months or 1 year. So that means if you just do by general, the normal deposit. So you will, the first year when end of 12 months, right? You will get from the principal, the interest you're going to earn is what, 5,000 times 3%, right? 3% mean 3 over 100. So cut, so you have $150. So that means the first year, this one, the first year, okay, you will earn interest $150. Okay, that means your capital 5,000 plus 1,500. So that means second year you plus the capital plus the interest gonna be 5,000, gonna be what, 5,150. But then if you go on, you want to go on maybe for 5 years, 10 years. So second years, right? Second years, the banker will do the same way, another 5,000 times 3%. So you got another interest, another 150. Okay, so then every year you earn 150 until whatever. For example, you want to deposit for 10 years. For 10 years, okay. So every year you earn this one. But now the difference is for compound interest. For compound interest, is a different compound state. The banker will calculate by say the first year, okay. And this still talk about annually also, okay. Compound annually, quarterly we talk later, okay. So this one annually. You go for compounded annually, okay. Still 12 months get one time interest. So just say if the first year, okay, first year when end of 12 months, first year you will get what? 5,000, same thing, right? Times 3%. Okay, then you get $150, same thing, right? But it's a different when on is second years. When second year, instead the banker will take the 5,000, right? The principal to count how many interest you got. But the second year gonna be what? They will get your capital, the original, right? The principal here, 5,000 plus interest. So become 5,150 times 3% interest. So what you got here, you can count use a calculator, correct? So become 5,150 times 3 divided by 100 or 0.03. So you will earn this one $154.5. So you see when compare the interest from the in normal deposit, second year you get 150, right? But then for the compound interest, the difference is here. Okay, so you're gonna earn interest more, right? 154.55, but at this one second year 150, and the third year they will do what? Gonna be get the 1,500. They will get the 5,000 from this one. So this one plus the interest. Okay, so they will add it up. So become 1,500. They will get the 1,500. Sorry, it should be 5,000. Okay, so 5,150 plus they will get the principal plus the interest. They will get the original here, 5,000. Okay, we get the principal 5,000 plus the interest 150 and plus 154.5. Or just say get this amount plus 154.5 and time interest 3% again. So of course this one should get higher, correct? Right? So this one you can plus and then you can see and fourth year the same thing. Fourth year the interest you earn should be more than the third year of the normal one. So if you do deposit by compound annually, when end of the 10 years, you will earn more, correct? More than the regular deposit, which is they give you every year or end of 12 months, right? It's the same amount. But this one keep increasing, correct? So compound interest is better. Okay, everyone. So in this case, from this idea, right? They have the formula. Actually, this one, the question give to you, this is a formula already. The formula of compound interest, no matter annually, quarterly, daily, weekly, monthly, do you do in this formula, only one. But we'll change on, is an annual or semi or daily or weekly or monthly, they will change it down here. So in general, they use like a SN, right? Equal to P mean principal, the capital, the first hand you have 5,000 and time 1 plus R power N. This is a formula. Okay, so this formula comes from this idea, from the real number here. By using sequence concept. We can prove, but maybe later, okay, we try to finish this example. If we have time, we come back. I will show you how to get this formula. We can prove it. So now come back to this question, right? They give you this one. AN, that's the annual. AN, that's a total when end of 10 years. But question B, the one is at 10 years. N, you repeat 10. So now 5,000 mean P, principal, 1, right? And plus R is mean interest rate. Okay. But in this question, let's now come to this question, because this question say, this question say is a compound quarterly. Okay. So that's why quarter is what, 104, right? So that's why they divided by 4. Okay. And N is a how long? After 10 years. So they deposit for 10 years. And then this one you have to time 4. So that's why they say 45, compute the 40 term of the sequence. Okay, now we come back to this question. See, we start to do question A first. Okay, one. So this formula really important. You have to keep in mind. Sometimes they have in the SAT test also. Okay. Okay, and then you can use when you work in the bank. You are a banker or do financing or something, economic management. Question A, like the first 3 terms of sequence. Okay, now we use this formula, correct? So you replace, and they say n start from 0. So this you n here replace n with 0. Like a term 1 start with 0, and this become term 2 and term 3. So you write it down. Question A, okay? So become A naught A n. When just say this one when n go to 0, right? So this one gonna be 5,000 times 1 plus 0.03. This is the interest rate over 4 because quarterly, compound quarterly time power, sorry, n power 0, because you start with the n to 0. You know why they start in 0? Because the first deposit you earn nothing yet, correct? Like a first month, or for example today you go to the bank, you earn nothing, right? You deposit there 5,000, okay? Until 12 months later, they just do interest this one for you. So you got 150, then you plus, so your total capital gonna be 5,150. Okay, but in compound they will add it up for second year, get the principal plus interest and time. Yeah, this one, time interest. And get now. So now then you calculate, you can use calculator, correct? So you find out for yourself. Okay, I leave this one. This one approximate, just say is what? You use calculator, this approximate become, let's see. You can use the approximate sign, right? Like this one dot. Okay, so gonna be the first one, because it's power 0, so the whole thing power 0, right? Here, the whole thing power 0 is a 1, so you got the 5,000. So then when this one when end of the first year, 12 months already, so you can have 5,000, 1 plus 0.03 over 4, and then n power 1. Then you calculate this one approximate become 5,037.5. So that from this one, you got interest is what? Interest, the rate, the interest, just say I interest. Become what? 37.5, right? From here, you got from the principal you have. And then connect the third term become n2, when this n equal to 2, and this one n equal to 1. Okay, so become 5,000. 1 plus 0.03 over 4 power 2. Okay, you use calculator. Gonna be 5,075.28. Okay, so we end of the second year, you earn 75.28. That's the interest you got. Okay, now this is the first 3 terms. 1, 2, 3, and the first term start with 0. Like a sequence when you do homework period 1, right? If they say nothing, you start from 1, and you go to 1. If they're specific, you have to follow. They can be start from 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year, whatever. Sorry. Okay, now come to the any question? No, right? Now go next one. Question B. Find the balance of the account after 10 years by computing the 40 terms of sequence. Okay, so this one you see is so use this formula. Okay, the question give to you. Actually, it's the same, but this one we just refer. Okay, so 10 years, right? So you like A10, right? N equal to 10, and then principal still 5,000, and 1 plus 0.03 over 4. Okay, over 4, and then power n is a 10, and this one you must times 4. That's why they say 40 terms here. That's a 10 times 4 become 40. So then this is the after 10 years. Okay, in quarterly, that means you're gonna have in 10 years, you receive quarterly 1/4, right? Like you every 3 months you will get 1 time interest. So that means in 1 year you get what 4 times. 3 months for 1 year you get 4 times interest. Like for example, you go January 1st, you start deposit, right? So you count to January, February, March, right? So end of March you're gonna get 1 interest, and from March you start March, April, you count another 3 months, you get another interest. Okay, get another interest, and the next another 3 months you get another interest. So you will count in 1 year you get 4 times of interest. Okay, for the compound quarterly. So that's why you have to divide it by 4 here, and the ends of 10 years, but you must times 4 here. That's why they say 40 terms. That's the meaning here on the top in the index. So you get the total become what 5,671 740. No, should be 6,000 something. Sorry. So when complete 10 years, right? 10 years. And this one gonna be 6,741. Okay, you use calculator, okay, approximate. So you can see after 10 years, how many interest you got. You just get this 6741.74 minus 5,000 you have. The amount you have, that's the interest you earn after 10 years. Okay. Okay, I understand. So this is talk about the compound interest quarterly. So if, for example, everyone, if I ask you, if I change here, become 3 interest, earn the 3 interest compound, say it can be what? If monthly, right? If they say monthly, that means 1 month you get 1 time. So in this one, the you have to divide it by, it's a 12 month anyway. Okay, so 1 month 1 time. So at the end here have to time 12 months every month. So it's time 1, still same thing. But if they say weekly, right? Weekly, so that means weekly. So 1 year weekly, how many we have? How many weeks? 52 weeks, right? So then this one 10 times 52, and this one divide 52 instead of number 4. Okay, if daily, this one gonna be what 365, and divide 365. Okay, if they say semi-annual, right? Semi-annually. So this one you divide it 4 here, you divide it by become 2, correct? Because same is a half. So that means 6 months you get 1 interest. And here you have to time 10 times 2. Okay, depend this one they say the keywords say here. What kind of compounded? They can be compounded quarterly, weekly, monthly, daily, semi-annual. Okay. Okay, so I will let you practice question for them. Okay, now everyone understand now? So make sure you keep in mind this formula. Okay. Okay, so now go next one more example here. Let's now talk about the population. Still use the sequence idea, okay? So you see the question say the population in United States, in USA, for the year 1980 to 2007, the residents population of the United States can be approximated by the model. Then now they give you this one formula here. Okay, this one formula you can observe like a function. You see this n power 2, right? It's like if I write down, it's a function, right? One, we can write like this, right? 2.6, and this one plus 2.33x, right? And plus 0.019 x squared. What kind of graph is that? Parabola, right? But now this one is talk about sequence. Okay, talk about sequence. So that's why they use n. Okay, don't forget when you plot graph. Okay, when you plot graph, this y, when you plot graph according sequence, y you represent with an. and the x-axis you represent with n. Okay, like n the first term, like in this case n start with 0, so the first term start with 0. Second, this one should be comma. Okay, this one long, sorry. So 1, 2, okay, and so on. Okay, so now continue this question. Okay, so where AN is a population in millions, yeah, of course the population, right, should be a lot. So the unit here should be in millions, and N represents the year. Okay, N represents the year. See that N here represents the year. Okay, 0 means the starting, the first starting, the starting point. Like when you learn physics, correct? Talk about the speed, the time. When they say initial time, so you should know initial is what? 0. Doesn't mean x0 haven't started yet, so it's 0. So that's the same meaning. With n equal to 0. Corresponding to 1980, find the last 5 terms. Last 5 terms, that means the last term or the last year they have is the observation, right, is 27. So the previous year gonna be 26, 25, 24, 23, correct? So that means you have to find this one. The n equal to 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. This is a 5 year, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the one you have to find. And then they say this is a finite sequence. How we know? How we know this is a finite sequence? Because the last term we know n as 27. Okay, if they say dot, 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 that's an infinite sequence. Okay, but in this case, a finite because we know the last term. Okay, go on. Which represent the US population for the years 2003 to 2007. Okay, that's from the sources from the Census Bureau. Okay, now we start to do the question about that. In this case, right, because they give us this one, you see that this one they give formula already. It's easy, right? You just replace, right? Because they say n start from 0, you just say a naught equal to 226.6 plus 2.33. N is what? 0, right? And plus 0.019 and 0 power 2. So this 0, 0, so this one gonna be what? 226.6. Okay. Oh no, sorry. Should be 23 here, not 0, because they need the last 5 years. I mean, last 5 terms. So I changed this one. Okay, so come here. Because they said need the last 5 terms, so you have to start from 23, right? So you repeat this one in 23, and this one 23 power 2. Now you use a calculator, okay? So approximate is what? 290.2. That's in unit, million, don't forget, in million, okay? Now go and A24, right? You just keep repeat this one, that's all. 226, okay, points. 226.6 plus 2.33 times 24 and plus 0.019 and 24 power 2. Okay, so approximate is what? 293.5. Okay, so this one means represent what? The 2003, correct? And this one represent the year 2004, because they say here. You see, they want you find the last 3 years that of the 2003 to 2007. So you can get what the formula, right? Number of term or number of year in this case, 2007 minus the upper, right? 2007 minus 2003 plus 1, right? So you pass, this might not become 4 years plus 1 equal to 5 terms. Okay, that's why they say they need the last 5 terms. Remember the formula. You can like sigma, right? 2003, it say I or the year, whatever, to 2007 of whatever the term here, the whole thing here, the AN, you can use AN. Okay, so if they use N here, you have to use N here. But then, yeah, because they use N. Okay, now you go on A25, replace it. This N become 25 and this one 25. A26 and A27 and so on. Okay, you just replace it in, that's all. Like this one, 6 plus 2.33, 25 plus 0.019, 25 power 2, and so on. Okay, approximate. And you do it until this the last 5 term of 5 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's all you need to know. That's it. Okay, but in this case, if I give you a quiz, I may ask you to plot graph. So how you plot, just represent here, right? Like an N, you start from 23, so you can write down here, you write like a zigzag line here and start here, 23, 24, right? And so on. So 23, use N23 is what? 290, so assume 290, you write down and then you dot, this is A23. And then A24 and so on. Okay, so this is the A24. So don't forget when you plot graph, only the dot, no join the line. Okay, so should be on only the dot. So this come out should be a curve because x power 2 here, n power 2. Okay, this is a parabola. So when you plot graph somehow like this, right? Because they keep increasing, right? This one like exponential, right? Exponential function, the graph in like this one, 23, 24, right? So you say you start from what number and then assume this one 290.5. So this is A23 and this will go up a little bit more. So become 293.5. You write down this is AN, okay? You write this one is N. And then if you say start from 0 here. So this is A24. So when you plot graph, right, the dot should be a little bit curved like that, okay? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, something should be a little bit curved, going up, increasing exponential function. Because the base keep increasing, right? This is a parabola anyway, right? Because power n here, if you convert to be x form. Okay, I think that's all. Everyone get it, and also you will do assignment, okay, for application. Check your GC, okay, for this section 8.1. Okay. If you need help, contact me online, email, or in GC, okay, anytime. Okay, so that's all. See you next class. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye.